All right, so we are here at the center of the first town built in our Minecraft world. This is where you would spawn if you join the server. This is a welcome board, and people kind of just put their names on it for when they join the server. So I was the first one back in June 12th, 2012, over 11 years ago. And we had people all the way up until last year. I don't think anybody's joined here in 2023. Right. We'll go around, and we just have 2 other 2012s. We're going to go to the first building ever built here in Auburn. For those that don't know or don't care or want to know, this town was actually built over a lake in a small woods. So if you dig anywhere on the ground down there, you will hit water. So this is my house. It's very boring, very simple. It hasn't really, actually it has changed a lot. There's no carpet. It's just a storage facility because I don't spend time here. I just kind of store all my useless stuff. I got my house up here, or my bedroom. I don't even have a chest in here anymore.
Classy.
Very classy. I have a lot of men in there before. We'll go up to my attic, which there's nothing up here. That's fantastic, isn't it? All right, we're going to go to the second building ever built. Technically also part of the first building because it was
complete, that the Hobbit?
It was a complete accident. I was building my house on top of this little hill, and my sister was building her house inside this house, or this, I guess, inside the hole or hill or whatever, a little hobbit house. And it is completely destroyed in here. There were a lot of issues with, what are those crawling bug things called?
A spider?
No, not the spiders. The little like worm ones.
Oh,
that make noises.
silverfish.
Silverfish. Yeah, there were some issues here. I don't know. This might go to the old mines that don't. There is no mining in this city anymore. This house has been abandoned since maybe late 2014. I think my brother tried moving in here, and it was just a disaster. But my sister moved out as soon as she saw that my house was finished on top of hers, and it just kind of sat empty for 2 years. I've left it here, and it's here. Over here, this is kind of all what I built next after that. So we got kind of like, this used to be a hotel, but my buddy here, Brand of Bread, otherwise known as Governed Derp, he
many aliases.
Turned it into a Pop's Potato Shop if he wants to give us a quick walkthrough.
Oh, all right. Well, I sell potatoes.
Potatoes.
You come here, you get some potatoes.
Potatoes.
There wasn't much to work with, so if you follow me up to the next floor, we got just a little prep area where I can cook some potatoes and keep going up. There's nothing up here either.
Fantastic. That's a great potato shop. I love it.
I can't remember the last time someone bought some from here.
Probably
business is slow.
3 or 4 years.
But we keep the potatoes coming.
But, yep, that used to be a hotel, and now it sells potatoes. So that's cool. This is Bankartopia. Officer Bunny turned it into a banner shop. It used to be my city's hospital. I had like a little town square thing going on here. And I figured a hospital and a hotel were just the perfect things for a town square. I think he just kind of has tons and tons of just random banner stuff in here. But this was like a check-in area for the the hospital. And then up here, I had like hospital beds. And of course, I have this dirt and flour thing. That has probably been sitting there since the day the server was made because they did not have flower pots back then. They were not yet in the game. So it's kind of a little trivial fact. Technically, if you would walk straight, there used to be like a little saloon bar thing. That's gone now. Honestly, I have no idea what this building is right now. Oh, this is my embassy, which is largely unfinished because nobody has claimed an office in here.
Is this an old embassy or is this a new one?
This is a new one that I built for my own city. See, not even Brand of Bread knows what it is. We're going to go all the way up, though, because I forget what's on top. And just a cool little flower area.
That's nice.
Top of the newspaper building, top of an apartment building. And we still have a few other taller buildings all around, so this is a pretty cool looking area up here. But
I never knew there was a second embassy here.
There's actually multiple embassies.
I thought
There's
it was
two
just the one by
embassies
the
in the
bank.
city. What do you mean? That's not even an embassy.
Embassy by the bank.
Oh, that's the server headquarters. That's not like an embassy.
You know, I'm not too caught up on other people's embassies because
Should we start over here, or should we start from the back? Well, we'll just start over here now that we're over here. We'll start over here. So this white building is the new hospital. We'll run through it. One of our other server mates built this for me. A lot more industrialized and modern than the old wooden falling apart hospital. We have.
Is there supposed to be just grass in the middle of the floor?
Yep, I didn't ask when he was building it. And up here, you kind of have like a helipad made out of obsidian. Dude, he built this in like 20 minutes too. I don't know how he had all this stuff just on him at the time. That's crazy. I said, hey man, can you build me a new hospital? And he just did it. It was awesome. But yeah, this is the new hospital. The town is currently flourishing with health, which is good. We'll start here. So originally this was Flash King, my dad, his house. This house then became the Department of Education for the schools I had. I tore down and burned down the only school I had here.
This is Department of Transportation.
And now it's the Department of Transportation. So it kind of like a storage facility for railroad tracks. I mean, it's just the same 2 floors. I'm not going to go up. There's no reason. But this was my dad's original house. So kind of cool. It's still standing right here where I'm standing now. There used to be 2 other houses for players that don't play anymore, and I tore them down. Right here used to be my brother and dad's other old houses. But we're going to go over here to the very outer limits for a quick second because there is something special here. This is a mansion that someone built, and I have no idea who built it. And it has been for sale for $100 for about 2015 maybe. No one's ever lived here, as far as I know. No one's ever done anything here. Someone literally built it and just left it. Ooh, someone has been here. There is stuff in here. So that's kind of interesting. Did not know that. But, yeah. That is we'll just call it this desert mansion. All right. That's just the edge of my city. That's just a watchtower that I built. Right here, there also used to be a motel that I tore down. And then speaking of Department of Transportation, we're going to go into this nice long flat building. This is the Metro Center. And here we have different tracks that go to every other town and city in our world. Eden no longer exists. It was torn down.
I know it exists. It's there mostly.
It's shell of itself.
It's disheveled.
Greensboro. It's a little southwestish. I bought it from my brother. It's a very wide open farming town. Wartrace, my rival city, but now
That's
fearsome ally.
Well, I wouldn't go that far.
Storm's Rest is up on the coast north of here. Omashu is across the little sea we have. Browntown is about 2 minutes east. Snowpiercer is... I don't know what Snowpiercer is, to be
I
honest.
think that just takes you to the new winter tundra biome, I believe.
That's this one, isn't it? The Oriental. Yeah, because this is mine, 10,000 blocks away. So I don't know what Snowpiercer is. Where is it? I don't know what Snowpiercer. I really don't know what Snowpiercer is, so it's gonna stay there. Siena Orientum, we don't talk about that. Town of Litness is my brother's new town. There's nothing there. Orient Express is currently a project that I'm still working on. It goes out to an ice spikes biome. You have to remember that 11 years ago, ice spikes weren't even in the thoughts of who's the guy that created Minecraft? Nord? No, not Nord.
No.
No. Jeb.
No,
not
that's
Jeb.
not it.
No.
I think it starts with
Notch.
Yeah.
It was not in his head yet. So my dad found an ice spikes. It's about, so you got to go west. I mean, it's about 30,000 blocks away. It's a work in progress. And then Ba Sing Se. I have not been to Ba Sing Se. That's a newer town. And by newer, I mean like 3 years. But those are the different ones. All of them literally just go underground because metros are better underground. Over here, we kind of have just the server post office, or if you want to give something to somebody, you come here and drop it in their mailbox. I mean, let's take a look at these names here. So yes, still plays, still plays, still plays, still plays. I think he still plays sometimes. Who's Dimpy? Is that
That was Forrest.
So I don't know if he'll ever be on. It's my sister. Doesn't play. Plays. I don't know who Liam is. So Swelly, he'll be on one more time. He's promised me he'll be on one more time. You have Sugma. That's my brother. He's on. Mr. Koala. He's our
What's
building
Sugma?
inspector. You have Sugma. That's my brother.
What's Sugma?
I don't know what's Sugma.
Sugma balls.
Whoa, oh man, we got Mr. Funny Guy over here.
Hello.
We got Officer Bunny, my dad, wife. We got Mr. Mac, Brain of Bread. I don't know who that is, and it's somebody I used to work with. Who, you're TWDS?
Oh no.
But cool stuff. All right, we're going to work our way around. This is Stonehenge. My dad built that many years ago for no apparent reason, and it's still here. I don't really build much over here. I don't like getting too close to the desert. This is another train station that my dad, Flash, built to his place. It goes down to a peninsula about 5 minutes away, so that'll be a fun ride. We'll do a whole separate video just riding to every town. That'll be kind of cool.
Well, I don't know about that. It just.
This is a newspaper building that I started. Never really got around to writing any papers.
I think there's one or two.
I think there was one or two, but I don't know where they are.
They should be back here. Yeah, look, we got.
There's something somewhere. I don't know where. There's got to be an archive spot, I would think. I don't know where.
Well, that was this spot, it said.
So there's nothing there. But we can go up. Wait. Nothing in there. I don't know where it would be. I'll have to go one of my outposts. No one has any ideas for the paper, so I don't have any papers written. Here's the cafeteria for all the slaves.
Whoa!
There's the kitchen. We'll go on up. This is where all the printing is done. And by that, there's just crafting tables and... Whoa! Well, we'll need... Remember this chest. Because that's... Book and quill. We're going to need that to fill the libraries up. And this is the corporate. You know, of course, they get their own fountain. This is the meeting room that...
Oh!
Who is Mr. Keo? Oh, that's my brother. That's UF Sugma. This is the editor-in-chief's office.
Cute.
Not very decorated. I'll tell him to get on Discord. Maybe he can give some valuable input.
Can he?
He can talk about Town of Litness. Alright, so we're gonna get out of here. But yeah, this building took me a couple days. This building was only built because I had an abundance of cobble sitting around. And I don't like burning resources for no reason. Alright, this building right here is our server headquarters. But first, this is a secret down here. This is an old, and by old I mean old sheep farm. It was hidden.
You're gonna get out.
I know how to get out. Oh my. Someone named it the Underground Railroad. What's over here? The Durham slave storms? Hold on. That I don't remember. There's still sheep down here. It's in the bed. That's cool. Alright. But yeah, this was like an old sheep farm. I don't know why it's actually here, but whatever. Alright, how do I get out of here?
Right. I thought you knew how to get out.
There. Alright. Into the server headquarters. This is the server headquarters. This is the only offices that are allowed here are the top people of the server. So we still have.
Does anybody have an office here?
Yes. You do, but that's not you anymore. Mac has one. I have one. There are 1, 2, 3 offices left for people
Hey,
that
look
still
what
want
I
that.
found.
What is this? Is this our declaration of war? This contract is for the purchase of the town of Durham for the agreed upon price of 64 emerald and 128 iron. March 20th, 2017. Next pages. I love it. That's awesome. There was another one over here in this like abandoned office.
Did it say something?
I'm gonna find out. What? No, I bought Max Town. I will never attack you. Okay, let's just sign the contract on 3 bows I give to you for 4. What? It's- oh, he just declared war on me.
4 to 5 iron a week. That's a terrible deal.
I don't even know what's going on there. There's got to be something in. Is there anything in Mac's office? There's not even a chest here. Oh wait, what is
No,
this
they're
door
around
for?
back. Yeah.
Oh, there is one in here.
Yeah, that's the Durham one.
Oh, that's a Durham one.
Yeah,
All right. Well, my office is upstairs. Let's see if I have any.
you gotta have something.
We're just looking through history right now. Apparently, my brother can't talk. Oh man, there's 4 in mine. Where do we
No.
start? I'm gonna start with the fat one.
Who is
Nothing.
Dragoldol JK?
Wait, what? He has something in here? Oh my. You're gonna like this one. Wait, Drago has something in here?
Yeah.
He was my college roommate at Shippensburg back in 2012. He's the one that originally built Green.
Huh. When did this take an effect?
Wow, this is pretty cool. Awesome. I love that. That's some history right there. What is this? Oh, this is the actual. This was the actual. This was the actual contract. That was the outline details. That's cool. Oh, and this was that was my logo, the banner, and then we have a picture of Mario.
I don't think that's Mario.
All right, we're gonna go down here. All right, should we go to our server bank next?
Oh, we can. It's right next door.
So why not? Here's the International Bank. This is kind of where all of our money was stored. So back in the day, we would do like weekly tributes, and you would get money. No, there's nothing up here. This is just a corporate area. I don't know why I went that way. So back here is where we kept like everyone, like track of everyone's like money. Do I have any? I have 2 gold nuggets. Mac has a bunch. Whoa, you got a lot of iron in there, buddy.
You know, I was working.
Yep. Good times. That's where all the deals and stuff went down. Very cool. All right. Moving on. We're going to go back to the front of this building. So this is basically the edge of Auburn, much to what Mr. Brandenbread over here says. This is like...
No, there's a
end of
little
Auburn.
more out there.
Oh, there's more out
it's
there?
it's all Auburn out there.
So this is the Brown Zeno Hibachi Grill and Bar. This actually used to be a crematorium. My buddy built it back in like early 2013. But this is...
Still resembles one.
Yep.
Needs some work.
Not really anything here. He never did he started the hibachi, but he never finished the seating. There's always some time. He wanted to make this like a fish grill because that was his specialty, was fish.
Yep.
Um,
What is this?
This is an unfinished building. This is the Player Records Association. This is an archive I was trying to start for everybody. And what did I write about myself? You're gonna like what I wrote about myself. This is like has like a description of everybody. Like that's what the goal for this building was.
Oh, all right.
You gotta read it out loud without laughing.
Joined June 2012. Our Lord, our Savior, our Creator. The Monkey Man has been here since the inception and has seen everything from war to peace to famine to prosperity. Our first president, the ruler of Auburn.
Love it. I love it.
Well, I don't think there's been any other presidents of Auburn, so it's kind of like a dictatorship more so.
All right. Over here, we have a honey shop. So this is where I was selling honey from my bee farm.
Honey.
And then upstairs is like a storage, but there's nothing up here. It's like a shared storage between the two stores. Next door is a Boss Incorporated pumpkin store. Boss Incorporated is pretty much like they rule the land here. They're like the giant conglomerate that just runs everything. And right here in this building is Boss Incorporated headquarters. Probably the biggest building in Auburn. This is an HQ. Each level just kind of has a bunch of different offices. But yeah, that's kind of how it is. Lit up with glowstone. This is literally what the rest of the building looks like, so we're not going to go all the way up. There's a flower farm on top, if you must know. We're going to go out this way, because there's another building over here we didn't do. So over here, we have the Auburn Hotel. I used a YouTube video to make this back in like late 2013. Someone left a log here. It's not mine.
It wasn't that long ago.
This building? Yeah, this is an old building. Rooms are $2 a night. We can go up. I don't remember what the YouTube channel was. Don't ask. But
do the rooms come with women attendants?
Yes. And men.
Nope.
And they all have an apple.
That is so
like
nice.
A shower. You could probably live here and be safe. But yeah, it goes up 6 floors, I think. And the roof might actually be burned through because of lightning. But yeah, that's that building. We're going to come over here. This is V-Neck's Rule House, otherwise known as Mr. Business. He does not play anymore. He will not be playing. Oh, there is still a portal down there. I'm going to go the other way because I don't want to go the nether. He used portals to get around everywhere. He's one of those guys. But yeah. We'll go.
How much up here?
Oh, he has. We took a wrong turn somewhere, I think. How do you get to the rest of his house? His house.
This is it.
No, there's more. Oh, here. I think I did this to get to it instead of using the stupid portal. So his house is like all up here. It goes all over. Another portal up here. His house has been picked clean by looters because he's very open about never playing again. This goes to a farm. Oh, this is a shooting range. And this chicken in here has been stuck in here for over 10 years. Poor guy. But yeah, there isn't really too much in here. It was one of the first houses built in this town. So, I'm going to take the easy out. But yeah, that's that. On to the next building. I don't know where you are. There you are. Oh, this is a disgrace. No one's taking care of these roads. In here is the Department of Agriculture. We actually had a recent agreement recently, me and Brandon Bread, that we are keeping the farms centralized. That way it helps to prevent lag across the server. Oh, it's winter time.
These stairs need some work.
Go for it.
No.
But this is just what it is. I kind of made this to store any kind of farming documents. We can do that later. Cabbage Retailer built this. What did he sell? His bakery.
Yeah.
He sold. Okay. Okay, I guess it's not working.
Locked.
It's locked. He literally locked his chest. Okay, that's interesting. But yeah, bakery. He built the same building in like 3 different cities.
Looks
Uh,
quite
this is the
quite
Auburn
similar to the one
Chapel.
in my town.
Um, this is the Auburn Chapel. We come in here and we pray to Notch. Does this go down right here? It does. Back here used to be a redstone storage facility, but I don't use redstone very much, if ever, probably not at all. And I turned it into a little flower spot, which will bring us not up there because I skipped 2 buildings over here. I don't want to skip anything. We're going to go back over here. This is the new Department of Education. So each floor is kind of like specialized for a different area. So like, or no, it's not. So like, this is going to be where I listed all the middle schools on the server, elementary schools, and then I think I have a college and high school one upstairs, but there's no schools built right now. So yeah, high schools and universities. Oh, didn't mean to do that. But yep, everything's a work in progress. I'm currently working on a really big project that's taken about 2 years so far. How do we get out of here? I'm very much like record keeping. It's important to keep track of the server. We already went that way, so we're going to go right here. This was also one of the first buildings ever built here. This was my sister's house. She does not live here anymore, but it's still technically her house, so I don't mess with her stuff. I went the wrong way there. That's weird. We're going to go up here. She has little access up here. And then we're going to go up this ladder. This technically is the tallest building in Auburn. Pretty cool if you ask me.
Is it?
Yep, because we're going to get a good view up here.
I'm getting a good view down here.
Oh, almost up. Oh! No! Almost there. This is the strain on the legs. Alright. You kind of get an aerial view of Auburn up here. We still have a lot to get to. Goodness
Ooh,
gracious.
yeah, all over there. Got a lot of stuff.
Very condensed city. I don't really keep anything spread out.
What about over there towards the desert? Oh, you probably can't see that far, can you?
Not right now. No, I have my render turned down. But we're gonna go back down. There's one more building right in front of us we're gonna go over. There's a couple buildings. Man, there's a lot of buildings in the city. Good googly moogly. Never really realized that. All right. Here is my Boston Incorporated cloth building. I'm not entirely sure where all my chests went.
Missing a lot of stuff.
That's not good. There's a lot of supplies up here. Sounds like I need to hire a police officer. That's what I get for dismantling the force. All right.
I never knew you had a force here.
It's actually... I don't remember where I built it. So over here, I don't think we actually went over... So we did the Metro Center. This is just a studio apartment building that I built. This is like your generic apartment building that you will see if you ever watch any Minecraft videos. It's just every floor is its own apartment with a small balcony. Of course, the higher up you go, the better the view is.
Now, you gotta walk through everybody's apartment to go up a floor?
Yep.
That's not very...
That's how they do it in Thailand.
How you saying you're Thailand?
Yes. We're going to go this way. We're going to take the rear. Oh, I did not show everybody Boss yet. This is Boss right here. You can't really see his eyes.
Yeah, you might need to back up.
I can't really. The stupid hospital's in the way. There's Boss.
Go on top of the hospital.
Nah. Boss is our leader, our god. He has been there through everything.
I thought you were. That's what the paper said.
My buddy Scott built him, otherwise known as Nico. He is God of Auburn. Boss is, and this is a very, what do you call it? Obscure reference. He is a hot dog vendor in Grand Theft Auto 4 on the first island. Yeah, 2 different stands. Um, you get bonus points if you can find him. I know exactly where he is in the
Hey,
map.
we
So
got
here,
oh,
what?
nothing.
What was
There's
that
a
noise?
library.
There's a villager here. Uh, this was a bakery. It's an empty, abandoned building now. I don't know what I'm gonna put here. But yeah, we're gonna go back up real quick because I just almost skipped the library.
That's gotta have something in it.
Oh, there is stuff here. It's this chest. There's a lot in there.
Oh man, look at all that.
I'm gonna. It has all the original laws that we wrote back in 2012.
You're missing.
There's some missing. I'm aware.
There's
Let's look
some.
at Law 1, December
Here, I'll try
17th,
to.
2012. The use of any sort of swear word, regardless of the language, or the use of any racism that is found offensive will result in your player being formally punished. The punishments may, I spelled include wrong, include, but are not limited to being put in a prison cell for any given time, a kick from the server, or a server IP ban. This law is being written in order to create a better playing environment for the server members. Failure to abide by this law may result in one of the previously stated consequences. I, the Monkey Man 717, am passing this law without the consent of other players, as I feel it is a law such rule that all servers should abide
Whoa.
by. If there's anyone who has a problem with this law, contact me in any form about your problem, and I will try to resolve it with you.
Whoa,
Enjoy the
hold on.
server.
These aren't laws made by the council. These aren't
These,
the real laws.
these laws existed way before the council existed. Oh, someone wrote a book on how to make pumpkin pie. First, you'll need pumpkin, eggs, and sugar. At the bottom left, put the sugar. I'm not doing that. I don't even know who wrote that. Interesting.
You got a lot to go through.
Battle of Auburn. Oh, this is a 9-page book. Oh my god, and it's actually completely filled out. All right. It was a cold, rainy day here in Azeroth on November the 7th of 2012. Good God, I was in Shippensburg. 5 of us were minding our business when out of nowhere where there was a loud cry for help, but it was too late. The villager had become infected and was looking to infect others. Dregdel JK was the first on the scene and quickly fled to the top of Town Hall knowing he was outnumbered. He called for help, and while he waited for response, he watched the golems and snowmen take a beating not only from zombies but also from skeletons, spiders, witches, silverfish, and cave spiders. Then Highwise showed up, and together they fought until the Monkey Man 717 showed, and they were almost able to turn the tides. As they fought, monsters were sneaking around and broke into buildings, and soon the whole city had enemies at every corner. At this point, all the snowmen had been killed, and they lost 2 of their 6 iron golems, but they would not accept defeat lightly. Monkey Man snuck through the enemies and shut off their source, but they were still easily 50 monsters remaining that they were going to have to kill. After the Monkey Man came out of the building, upon shutting off the enemy source, he saw Highwise being chased by 3 zombies, and he quickly shot them down. Then, out of nowhere, a cave spider landed on me and would have lost his life, but he didn't if I didn't have my shiny coat of armor. Soon the rain stopped and the skeletons and zombies were killed by the radiating sunlight, but there were still the witches and the digging silverfish to deal with. They were not worried, though. With their armor and swords and arrows and bows and strength, they smited the enemy down. Auburn was once again free, but the city had some repairs to be made. At least everyone is once again free. The end. Goodness gracious. Server uptime? What is this? December 22nd, 2012. Something important to remember that may be that the server will almost always be on. I try to have it running as much as possible. However, there are a few times where it might not be running or may not appear to be on. Things to check. Oh, I closed it. Whether you're Hamachi, oh my god, we used to use Hamachi to connect to this. I forgot about that. Yep. Interesting. That's just how to connect to the server. But you're already on the server, so that makes no sense. TMM's Council AP. Good night, everyone. This speech is by yours truly. I am running for a position on the council. I feel like I can do this well and have served as Lord Protector of the Realm very dutiful. My towns are ever expanding and with new tribes always popping up, it's very important to have someone with over 5 years of experience in governing. As the owner-operator of the Azeroth server headquarters and having overlooked many trade deals and alliances, I feel that I am a proper applicant. I write this since I show my willingness to write the laws of the land with fellow members. Yours truly, Monkey. I like how that's here. Oh, did you read the history of green? That's you, buddy.
Yeah, but it sucked.
On a bright and sunny day, High went for a walk. She stumbled upon a village, but never said anything. Soon the monkey man asked if there were any villagers. Remembering the village she told Green was run down and dusty from the sand, typically small for a village, and not many villagers lived there. Neither of them were bothered with it. Then monkey man went to check it out. The villager was terrible. Fewer villagers were there, and some buildings had disappeared. Monkey Man rebuilt back to its original state once again. And what? Today Green is now considered a city. It would never have gotten there without its creators. Doesn't even mention Dragle doing it. Auburn's history. Who wrote this? This book will tell you about the beginning of Auburn, the true story. Oh my god.
What's the fake story?
Knowing that Mr. Monkey's server was just, oh yeah, I had another server before this one and it broke. I wonder if I still have that world somewhere. Monkey's server was destroyed. He made a new server of peace. High joined it. Was a beautiful lake with a forest surrounding. The lake never had a name. I called it Wolf Lake. Wolves everywhere. Wolves were everywhere. He made a farm alongside the lake. That's long gone. High then made her hobbit house while Monkey's mansion was placed on top of the farm. The farm was expanding, but he didn't see another water source. High embarked on a journey. The long way she found the river, made a dock and a small house. Mr. Monkey moved the farm to the city now known as Durham, and it expanded on the river there. Having the lake gone, Mr. Monkey covered it up so he could make the fine buildings today. High had never liked the idea of destroying the lake. Mr. Monkey went with it anyway. Where the message board, town hall, the tavern were all part of the lake. I will never forget it as I am telling it in this book. The Wolf Lake may last until the ends of Azeroth. Message on Wolf Lake. Generally, it was bigger than the lakes that surrounded. I made my house a few blocks away. It says few blacks away, not blocks. I always thought Wolf Lake would still be with us. It is under the dirt. Go behind the tavern. Doesn't exist anymore. And to the left, outside the city, is part of Wolf Lake. Facts. Wolf Lake was covered with dirt. I always loved the small lake. It was the biggest water source until Durham was discovered. It once held the farm. Very interesting. Are there any others? A happy blaze. On the day of 12/12/12, chaos happened in Green, also known as Wartrace. A normal sunny day in Green, everyone was happy. Then a rare occasion happened. A spider jokey appeared in Green. Monkey was too busy, so High came to check it out. Unfortunately, it died before she got there. Instead, she decided she would barter. When a fire outbroke caused, a blaze had appeared in Green. It took small effort to defeat, but soon the pastures of chickens and cows had burning flames and part of the hotel next to it. Monkey showed up just in time, helping put out the flames. Sadly, missing all the action. People said the world would end at 12/12/12. It didn't, but Green's was close too. Mr. D, Mr. Dragle, and Mr. Monkey, and High will never forget the experience. Green had a terrible fire. Blazes would always be angered in Green. Notes on the blazes. They are immune to fire. They usually spawn in nether fortresses, but can travel through portals. They are weak, but can cause deadly fires. Using a fire resistance potion will make them completely harmless to you. Kill quickly before fires started. Can travel through portals, causing overworld madness. Sweet Revenge. What's this one about? This is the Creeper Raid of 12/13/12. Many creepers and other monsters, sequel to Auburn's invasion. A dim day, Mr. D was trying to kill a wither. Mr. M was nowhere to be seen. Curiosity overcame HB and she went to her new office, accidentally springing a trap. The trap she sprung had monsters, creepers, skeletons, zombies, where the two were nowhere to be seen. HB stepped forward and defeat the monsters, destroying the source. There, when they left bravely, she killed them all, getting killed by creepers and one damage. She had stopped the monster invasion before it got too serious. Maybe no one will know of HB's victory. This book will tell it for her. Oh boy.
Congrats.
I'm not reading the rest. Those are all laws. Cool.
Not even real ones.
There's a fire. That reminds me, seeing all of High stuff, there's one more building of hers I forgot to go over. And then we're going to go back to that side of the city. This is a building she built under my house, again, of course. It is called the Leeds Foreign Embassy. She wanted to have her own embassy in this town. There is nothing in here. There is something in here. Halo Alliance. What? Oh, good God. All right. Let's see. This document will represent the alliance of the Kingdom of Auburn with the Kingdom of Selene. From
Who
henceforth,
is
these
that?
two, I guess it was what she called herself, these two powerful nations will live together in harmony and peace, hopefully to the end of their days. They will remain allies until this document is voided or otherwise declared null and void by the High Council. This alliance will include peaceful trading between the two towns and acts of good faith as well. Each kingdom is to respect another as sovereign entities. This alliance is signed with the leaders of both nations, the Kingdom of Selene, King Yelik, and Kingdom of Auburn, the Monkey Man 718. Very cool. All right.
Very.
Thank you. Let's see. We're going to go up here. This is just an old... This actually might have been one of the first buildings I ever built. This tower just goes up. It sat a little bit up on a hill, so I figured why not. All right, we're going to go over here. Fun fact about my city.
Give it to us.
So, it should be this road? Yeah, so where this road is a straight road. There used to be a wall that went around most of my town, but I got rid of it because I do not like walls. They are annoying. But we're going to start on this side of the road first. So this is the Boss Incorporated Honey Factory. Actually very easy to make. Just got to put flowers in there. There's some bees. They're probably in their hives right now. Yada, yada. I think that's the only building on the right side. What is this? Boss Incorporated Furniture Store. Looks like just a normal... It looks like a building that was built not by me, but I had no idea what to do with it, so I just called it a furniture store. I'll think of some other use for it. But not today. What do we got here? This is a flower shop, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. Not built by me. I don't know who runs it. This large building... I really want to burn down and take away, but it's got cobble inside. I was originally turning this into a warehouse, and there were even going to be chests for like every single thing in the game, and I was doing it in alphabetical order.
Gonna have a double chest just for buttons.
Wow, that one's actually full. Well, now I know where to get boats. Apparently I didn't...
You got? Oh, man.
I guess it's where I started. Alright. But that's that road. If I'm not mistaken, I thought I named the streets, but maybe not. Whatever. This building has seen many owners in many days. It is for rent by Boss Incorporated Holdings. This originally was an apartment building, and then it became Mr. Koala's business office, and then it wasn't his business office, and then it was his business office again. But it was just an apartment building made out of brick. Funny enough, I did not build this. I don't know who did, but they called it an apartment building. And you get a nice aerial view up here of parts of the city. Yada yada. You can probably jump down from here and not get hurt. Yeah. Down here, you have the local militia barracks. I don't even know if it's still stocked in here. No, there used to be like weapons. Oh, there's some stone swords. Very cool.
Just right on the grass.
Yep. More stone swords. And then up here, I believe, is like a little watchtower. Yada yada. Yada yada. And go ahead and hop on down. We're going to go this way. Oh, I missed. So, where is it? Where this warehouse is? No, not where that warehouse is. Are they completely gone now? They are completely gone now. Okay, so where these two buildings are, it used to be a row of townhouses. This is the Auburn Inn. Another building that I did not build. I don't know who built it, but here it is. It's just, I mean, it's got a brewing stand, a cafe, and everything. It's got rooms upstairs. It has poopers. It's got everything. I don't know why there's a block of grass there. Here's your average room. 3 beds. 1 for each of your ladies. And we can just hop on out here. Actually, do I want to? No, I probably don't know where that goes. I gotta really start keeping track of who builds my buildings. How the hell do we get out of here?
Walk out the door.
Oh. I don't come in here very often, if ever. I run in here to hide for a night if I have to during monsters. Alright, moving on. Down here, I did help to build this. This is a coffee shop. It is a wide open, not safe during monster invasions area. I don't know why there's dirt. There isn't even a chest here, but there is a brewing stand and a lot of bookshelves. So if you ever want to come here and read and stare at the windows, you can do that. Alright, that should be the last building on that row. We're going to go down here and take a left. So down here on the left, or actually if you just will look to the right, this is a thing that took about a month to do. This whole area, it wasn't very hilly, but I did flatten it. I do kind of regret that now because I really hate flattening things. But I wanted to make a suburban neighborhood. This is the real estate office. Whoops. And we will start over here. It's all just houses. There's a community center planned, a school planned. Even if you look in here, it's got working sewers. Every building over here is connected to the sewer. If you throw something into one of the trash cans in the house, it will go all the way to the water treatment center. This was the first house built by my brother. He did a cute little design. But yep, every building has the same trash chute. If you throw something in there, it will end up down in the swamp.
What happens if I go in there?
You won't fit. It's only a block high. But that's the first house. Here is the second house. I kind of ask people to just kind of build their own, just to kind of get a diverse looking neighborhood. This is probably the smallest house here. Why does that
Whoa,
look...
how does that sign
I don't know.
vacation rental?
That's pretty cool, though. I wonder who built that. I bet my dad did. If you listen, you can hear the sewers running. This is a row of townhouses that my sisters collaborated on. Very cool. They did a very good job with that, I think. Right here where this wool is was another house planned. And then right here, where these four are, I believe was the marketplace that they're going to build. We're going to come over here. This big building is, I believe, an apartment complex that they also collaborated on. I had nothing to do with this, but they did an awesome job putting this building together. I think it looks awesome. It really fits the scenery. It's got a lot of rooms. It's safe. They had some good designs with this. The first floor has the biggest rooms, then the second floor has smaller ones, and the top floor is for your daily working peasant. If you know what I'm saying.
What are you saying?
That I sleep on the first floor.
Wait, not your own house?
I don't really sleep in my own house very often. I'm never around. There should be, yep, a lot in there. All the construction materials for the neighborhood. All right, coming up on my screen, if you look straight, you can see a big brick building. It is nowhere near complete. That is going to be the water treatment center. And about a minute ago, or maybe 2-3 minutes ago, I did throw a piece of dirt into one of the trash cans, the very farthest one. We're going to go down here and see if it actually appeared. The goal is to have every building to eventually connect it to it.
There it is. It's out there.
Where?
Over here.
Oh, yep, there it is, the piece of sand. So it must have flown off, but yep. From all the way down there, that probably took about a minute because it has to go across all the sewers and then up through the contraption I made and then out into the swamp. Thought the swamp was a good idea because that water is already kind of murky, but yep, that's it. I don't really know what to do inside the building. I just wanted to make it like a loopy, stupid contraption. And I'm out of brick anyway, so that's how that goes. That way is the town of Leeds across into the swamp over there. Every town is connected by walkways and metro. We can go down here. I don't really think there's anything left in Auburn to go
Oh
over.
yeah, all that over there to the left, right?
That's Durham, buddy.
That's Auburn.
All right, well, it's technically part of Auburn now, so we'll go over it.
No,
This,
no, if you want to.
uh,
Well, isn't this too?
this was technically the original farm before I put it in the sky, and this was the farm management building. It's still just kind of chilling here. I'm pretty sure it says Durham on the sign. That's Durham, yeah. We're not. Durham's going to be a separate video. We're going to walk around, but that's how you get to Durham. That way is also Greensboro and Flashland and the prison. Uh-oh, I found contraband. Who did this? Wow. To the farm be its own thing?
I mean,
I'm going to look around and see if I missed anything.
I don't know about its own thing. I mean, we could do like kind of all the odds and ends.
On odds and ends
Like,
pieces, you can do that.
yeah, like the prison, the
Oh, wait.
farm.
Over here. Contraband. If you go that way, you can see that huge tree there. That's the tree people.
What's that place called?
Menville. If you go that way, you're also going to hit Browntown and place that shall not be named. If you go that way, you'll hit War Trace and Eden and Storm's Rest. And we'll have to do with that abandoned town over there in the desert too. But I think for Auburn, that's going to call it. So we're going to stop this.